All right. So, like many of you, I used to live in a residence hall my freshman year of college. And of course, that comes with a few different things, like having to eat in the caf for breakfast, lunch, and dinner almost every single day. And I know the caf doesn't have the best food, so most of the time, once I would go and eat, I would go back to my dorm, and I would still be kind of hungry. But of course, going back to your dorm, I look around, and I don't have any food besides ramen and Pop Tarts. Um, so, as many of you all know, we're all broke college students, so I'm here to inform you all on how to make money while you're in college. So, making money while you're in college can help you learn job skills and it can help you get experience for later on in life. And it can also help you find things to do during your free time. So that way you're not just sitting around being bored, eating your ramen all day. So there's a few different ways to make money, but of course these are not all the ways that you can make money. So the first thing that you can do, you can get a job. Next, you can donate plasma, which is really similar to donating blood. The next thing that you can do is apply for work study, which is also similar to getting a job. And the next thing that you can do is you can plan a budget and be more mindful of the money that you're spending. So first, getting a job, it's pretty straightforward. You go out and apply for a job. You can apply for many different types of jobs, and according to Huffington Post, you can get paid to do things that you really love to do, even without a college degree. There's a few different things that you can do, like take articles and surveys, and then you can fill them out, and they pay you to do those, so that's pretty easy to do. You can also get paid to test websites and whatnot, and also you can get paid to do data entry, so you don't have to do a typical type of serving job like whenever you're in college. The next thing that you can do, if you're really good at a subject, you can tutor people in the subject and get paid to tutor those people. Like many of the people in the Learning Center, they get paid to tutor, and many of your SIs, they also get paid to tutor, so those are some pretty good ways. The disadvantages to getting a job, however, is that it's a real big time commitment. So if you're already struggling for time with your classes and whatnot, getting a job might not be the best thing for you to do. And it also adds a lot of stress to an already stressful period of our life, which is college. The next thing that you can do is you can donate, or really you're selling your plasma, which is really similar to donating your blood. And according to plasmadonating.net, they pay around $30 to $50 per visit on your first visit, and then you get paid a little bit more money the next time that you go in, and it all depends on the place that you go to. And donating plasma is really important because it helps provide resources for people with different diseases such as leukemia and other blood diseases. Disadvantages to donating your plasma: you can donate plasma because they're afraid of needles or they have some type of blood disorder themselves. And it's also really tiring on the body. You can donate plasma a couple times a week, but again, it's not the best thing to do because you'll end up being tired all the time. The next thing that you can do is apply for a work-study job, which is really similar to getting just a regular job. But a work-study job, you get paid to work on campus, and you get paid to do just basic things. And it's really easy because it's really similar to getting a real job, and you also don't have to go very far. I know for me, I work in the chemistry department, so I get paid to set up labs and whatnot. And through that, I've made a couple of different connections through my job, and I'm really close with all my teachers. So if I ever have a problem, it's really good for me, especially. Downsides to this, according to studentaid.net, not everyone can qualify for federal student aid and work study. So if you don't qualify for work study, then you have to go out and seek a job elsewhere, and you don't get the resources that are provided to you on campus. Budget in order to help make more money. And the reason why people usually don't have money is because they go out and spend too much money. So by making a budget, you pick a time frame according to how long you want to make that budget for, and then you make a source, or you make a list of all the sources of income that you have going in, and then you make a list of all the expenditures that you have going out, and then you kind of balance the two and figure out how much money you're making, and then you make a plan to figure out what you want to do with the rest of the money. So now that you've learned a few different ways on how to make money while you're in college, you can decide whether some of these are good for you, and you can also stop eating ramen every single day, like myself. All right, thank you.